Hey everybody, I'm Blind Ryan, and this is Having a Swatch at Rimworld. Now, I know I've streamed the absolute hell out of this game, but Tynan Sylvester on Twitter said that only one media outlet had reviewed Rimworld. For some reason, wink wink, nudge nudge, hint hint, Breitbart interview back in the day that was actually a really interesting read. I found it interesting anyway. So he asked for people to review, and I'm going to review it, even though I've streamed the hell out of it. So this isn't really a first impressions as such. This is just more of an accessibility report now that the game's out. And so anyway, I'll just start at the beginning. This is Rimworld, a game by Tynan Sylvester and Ludion Studios. And basically what it is a colony simulator. You crash land, or you start with tribals like I do, and you either build a spaceship, or if you're, like me, you just survive and survive and survive against increasingly, overwhelmingly nuts odds, or you fuck up and shoot a thrumbo and just kind of fuck the whole thing. So Tynan gave me a link to some colorblind mods, some accessibility mods. Now, a bunch of them didn't work, and the one that did work, well, one was for like a sub mod, but the one that did work was one I'd already had, so, In fact, I think I linked him to that a few months ago. Anyway, so I'm going to go over my mods and explain why I have them. Hugslib is a framework mod. Prepare Carefully lets you create your own colonists, which is good for, well, if you don't feel like hitting random a bunch. Rimhud is a small HUD mod that displays a bunch of stuff in the lower left. You'll see that. Small Maps is so I can make smaller maps. Quality Builder is, it auto-deconstructs things that are of a lesser quality. Like, my default is normal. They have to be normal or better. Twitch Stories is for when I stream the game. It lets people vote on what happens next, and I tend to get fucked because my viewers are evil, except when they're not. They're actually really random. It's kind of funny. Realistic Planets is Rainbow Flambe, whom I am a big fan of his. Is his planet generator mod that makes slightly more realistic looking planets, or completely insane planets. Draggable Corners is a mod I haven't tried yet, but I'm very much looking forward to it. It'll help me make buildings a little easier. Rain washes away filth. That's just common sense. Rain should wash away filth. Master of Cooking and Master of Crafting and Bulk Stone Cutting and Bulk Steel Extraction are a bunch of bulk recipes. Follow Me is supposed to work, and I haven't gotten around to removing it yet. Animal tab, Medical tab, Relations tab. Those are, UI mods that I just prefer over vanilla. RPG style inventory is exactly what it looks like, completely silly and stupid, and I love it. The Birds and the Bees gives you reproductive organs, because what's funnier than a guy getting shot in the dick? Pharmacist is, it helps ration out your good medical stuff so you don't just burn through it on scrapes. Camera Plus is a very interesting and a very good accessibility mod. It lets you zoom way in and way out. Improve load, that's supposed to help. I haven't gotten that far yet. I risk too much and lose too soon. Show hair with hat on. That's silly. I like it. While You're Up is a hauling mod that helps with making sure that things go, smoothly there. Sometimes raids go wrong is the exact opposite of that. Sometimes raids go wrong is a small chance of a raid going completely side-assed, and that is hilarious to me. Auto Owl, sometimes you'll get a trait called Night Owl, and this automatically makes it to where they sleep at the proper time if you use those. I just put everybody on anything. Don't Stop the Music is very helpful for this particular little impressions and review, because there's no downtime between the music. Allow tool is a godsend. I've been using it for years. Basically, the little X marks that show that an item is forbidden are a little hard to see, and by a little I mean really fucking hard for me to see. So I use this, and I just disallow everything, allow everything. Okay, click, bum, done, easy. It also has a few other things that I like. Recently, Tynan put in a simple version of this in his game, and it's very helpful. Research Tree makes the research tree look a little nicer. Pawns are capable. This is another Rainbow Flambe mod. If your pawns are... Usually they'd be incapable. If they don't want to do dumb labor, they will not, under any circumstances, do dumb labor. With this mod, you can give them the option to do things they would normally not want to do. They'll hate it, but they'll do it. So, like, if a thing goes completely screw-assed and they're the only one who can do any kind of medical, well, I guess they're going to do medical. Configurable maps lets you mess with how maps look. I like doing that. I don't like ruins. I just like a regular old, just plain world. Replace stuff is pretty self-explanatory. It lets you replace these things in a simpler way and without having to deconstruct everything. Tribal raiders, pretty obvious what that is. And it adds tribal raiding parties. Tribal pawn names, I like another Rainbow Flambe mod. I like this mod because it gives the tribals a little bit more interesting names. Map rerolls lets you reroll maps, so you don't have to keep going back and forth with the map gen. Supply and demand is a marketplace mod. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets. The less you buy, the more expensive it gets. Colorblind minerals is a godsend because at least when it comes to steel, I have the hardest fucking time seeing it, and this makes it orange. This was the mod that Tynan Sylvester linked to me, and this is the one that I linked to him way back in the day. Where's the gravel? Exact same idea. Changes that to that. Much more high contrast. Faction control lets me put factions wherever, well, not exactly puts them wherever I want, but lets me organize them a little better. Impassable map maker lets you make maps in impassable terrain. You can go full dwarfs. Mine it all, very simple. You just click on a thing, you click on a vein, you right click, it goes mine it all, and it'll go whoosh. You won't immediately mine it, but it'll mark it all to be mined, so you don't have to fucking go individually piece by piece. Rich soil, again, can barely see it. Suddenly, I can see it. So that's good. Mod Manager is this thing. Ogre Stack is a stack mod that lets you stack more stuff. It is a little cheaty, but I don't care. Smart Speed lets you speed the game up even faster, because gotta go fast. Color-coded mood bar, self-explanatory. These are normally the same color. They're normally just beige. But now, they're not. Now they're bright and cheery and yay. Random research is a scenario that eventually I'm going to do, where instead of researching, you know, whatever you want, you research what the game tells you to fucking research. Golden Friendships is probably my favorite mod of all time. You start with no tech at all. And recently he's added it to where you can start with no tech and be neolithically stupid, medieval or industrial, so you get multipliers to a various point of your tech tree. Boom mod is just a common sense mod. Oh, there's an example of the tiny little red X that's a little hard to see. You can't blow up Boomalope with arrows. You can blow them up with guns, but you can't blow them up with arrows because that doesn't make sense. Collapser, it's supposed to help keep roofs from collapsing on you. It kind of works. More random seeds changes the seed mechanic from words to numbers. It makes a lot more seeds. Toggle harvesting is for when you want plants to grow all at the same time, kind of, and harvest them all just in one big whack. And finally, rainbow scenarios, which I do sometimes, but not all the time. So anyway, that's my mods. Let's get into a game. Instead, I was gonna do my Cannibal Planet, but I think what I'm gonna do is do the Naked Brutality mod that I came up with, because he came up with Naked Brutality. His original one was this: you start with one person, and that's it. With mine, you start with one tribal, and that's it. And they're hungover because they had a big fucking party the night before. So we're going to do that. And we're going to do... Oh, wait. Can't do that yet. I've got to go to options. I've got to go to mod settings. I've got to go to... Twitch stories. I've got to disable the other storytellers so it won't fuck with that. So we go to the one I actually put on Steam. We go to Randy Random because we're badasses. We go to Medium because we're pussies. We randomize the seed a little bit. We go to... let's go to 30%. I don't want this fucker taking all day. We will go to Earth-like Planet. We will go to Generate, and we will wait. And I will take a drink of coffee. So in terms of how accessible the game is, I'll be able to show better when we're in the game itself. Don't worry, I'm going to get to it. So, there we go. So there's our world. Let's see what we can find. We want to start on an island. Why do we want to start on an island? Because it's an island. Let's start here. Tropical rainforest year-round. We don't want sandstone. We want marble. Or granite. Or maybe sandstone. Maybe we do want sandstone. I never do sandstone. We go 100 by 100. These are the small map sizes. Anything lower than 100 by 100 gets weird. I'm going to put it at 150. So instead of going into prepare carefully, we're just going to randomize. Randomize, 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 randomize. Alright. Ooh, 54 is a little old. What do you have? Melee? Nah. Ugh. Psychopath, nervous, bloodlust. We want to avoid... We want to avoid addictions, we want to avoid injuries, if at all possible. We want to keep them relatively young. Plants is good, crafting is great, that's going to help us. Shooting has a passion, medical has a passion, cooking is good. Let's see, slowpoke, gay, night owl, I think we can work with that. Alright, let's fucking do this. The first thing we need to do is craft a bow. The second thing we need to do is craft a house. Alright. After a raucous night of lovemaking and drinking to honor the gods, you awake naked and disoriented without any trace of your tribe. Where did they go? What will you do? Well, there will be no time for those thoughts. Well, there will be time for these thoughts after this next round of vomiting. I actually forgot how good a writer I was when I came up with this. Just being silly and shit. Alright. We don't want to flip the world. We like the world the way it is. Alright, so the first thing you'll notice is the text. It's a text. It can be seen, but watch this. We go to... You can turn off custom cursor. You can have the old, you know, my normal cursor. That's cool. Hatch shown only in game map. Show animal names. Actually, I'm going to do tame ones. And then we'll do, see, you got your UI scale. The problem is you can't actually make it bigger because the game won't actually fucking deal with it. But if you look, this is way smaller. This is too small. So we're going to bump it back up to 125. Keep. So you've got, you know, all this. You got a learning helper, you got your Fahrenheit, and your, yeah, your Celsius, your Kelvin, for fuck's sake, Tina. So, I mean... And here's the HUD mod I was talking about. It just shows everything all here, right, you know, where you need it to be. So, what we're going to do is we're going to set all this up. We want this, 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 this to be number 1. Alright. Everything else is fine. That'll be fine. Want them to attack. We want... clothing to be anything below 50% and then to get debuffs, so we want to get rid of that. Since he's not a cannibal, fuck it, he might have to be. I get rid of smoke leaf joints because I don't smoke, and I don't like smoking. I really hate smoking because of my lungs. So we've got that. Alright. We've got a bunch of shit that they've learned, so let's see. First thing we'll want is complex clothing, then complex furniture, then stone crafting, and then we'll work from there. Alright, so we want to go... I have no idea how long this is going to last, by the way. This might be a very long review. Alright, there's... Oh, wait. We gotta... Go on this, we go to ignore. Toggle automatically rebuild... Oh, yeah, that one. Keep forgetting about that. I know you put it in, but I fucking forgot. So what we'll do is we'll go like this. We'll go boop, boop, boop. And we'll build a door. How many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright. So now he's got his bed. Yay for you. Sleeping spot right here. Why do I always do that? Sleeping spot right here. Production. Crafting spot. A fueled stove goes here. A research goes here. And, well, we don't have enough for anything really good, but we got a butchery right there. Want to butcher forever. Won't worry about humanoid corpses. Yes. And the most important thing, though, is to make a recurve bow and some tribalware. So, we forbid these from being built. We don't want to worry about that right now. Hey, I have an idea. We can put a table right here. And then we could put... worry about those in a minute. So, small house, he'll be pissed about that, but it'll be okay. Ugh. Oh wait, it's a girl. God damn it, I keep forgetting that shit. I'm a dumbass. Well, go on. And you better fucking hurry or you're gonna starve, you dumb bitch. I am fairly abusive to my people. Because if they did their jobs, I wouldn't need to be abusive. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh wait, we need a place to fire. Oh, I know what we'll do. Production. Wait, no. Temperature. Alright. And then we go simple meal. Do forever. You're gonna get good at fucking cooking. So once we get enough food to go on with, alright. I'll work with that. Build her a nice big fat storage area. Alright. Then we change from do forever to do until you have 3. And that should be enough for going on with. Alright. We have got the bare bones of our own little colony. Now at some point I'm going to need to get some crops going, because yeah. Which I can actually start doing right there. It's not perfect, but then what we'll do is we'll go strawberries, because you don't need to worry about cooking them. Let's build her a house. Let's build her a fucking bed. Furniture. Pigskin. Get onto that shit. Yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about that at the moment. Tynan wanted a Rimworld review, so I'm giving him one.
Yeah.
I already went through all the accessibility bullshit, so I figured I'd do my solo tribal naked chick. Or who ended up being a naked chick. I just kind of randomized it. Where are you off to?
Oh, over the gas station or something. I said, I'm wondering over the gas station. You want something?
I could do with something. I don't know what though. Oh, fuck, a heat wave. Thank God I didn't do my normal start. I'd have been fucked. Alright. Knock that shit out. Oh, she needs wood. Of course she does. So what do? At least she don't have to worry about... There we go. Okay, now usually what I will do is hit grow on a priority. And that's what I'm going to do here. And then tell her to build a passive cooler. That way she will not die. Isn't that always the best? When they don't die. Fuck. Oh, my damn head. Alright. She's not doing too bad thus far. So we get all this dealt with. How are we doing on food? We're doing okay on food. We're not doing great, but we're doing okay. Alright, that needs to go away. Speaking of, I think we're done with the boars. We are. Once that gets dealt with and walled in, that will ensure that we have food for a while. A big fucking long while. On the other hand, we can also harvest these. Set that shit to priority 2. Disease, sleeping sickness. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you legitimately kidding me right now? Wait, I thought I had self-tend on. Boy, it is a damn good thing I built that fucking passive cooler. She's gonna die. She's gonna die to sleeping sickness. God damn it! So in theory, you're supposed to be able to have these sprawling, gigantic colonies. She gets sleeping sickness and dies. Alright, that didn't work, so we're gonna do my normal grouping of my cannibal planet. So they start, 5 people. Everyone in the game has a 95% to start out with cannibal because it's a cannibal planet. That's what happens. We go to Randy, we go to normal, there we go there. We go Forest World. It'd just be a big fucking continent. Just bloop. Wow, Tina, that is not the best way for me to show off your game. Alright. So we find a place to plop down. We're gonna go to this southern island because I like islands, of course. Year-round, slate, not a great. Don't like slate. Don't like slate. Sandstone's better. Granite, perfect. 150 by 150. Prepare carefully. We load my preset, my cannibal planet. All 5 are the same. There we go. They have heavy passion and everything. They can't do shit. They're super immune, they're happy, and they're cannibals. They're all siblings, too, so they won't go fucking. They get wood, steel, pemmican, recurve bows, and herbal medicine. Very simple start. Let's fucking go. Let's see if we can get something going now. Alright. So here's what we got. Alright. There's where we'll start, right over here. And grab all the fucking things we can. There we go. We keep this map. We go here, we go allow everything, because all of that crap would be really hard to hit each time. The allow everything is actually in the game now, so. Alright, we wanted them to have that. That. Since they're kind of good at everything, we just tell them to do everything. I'm going to try something different this time. I'm actually going to give them jobs. Except for growing. Growing is most, and plant cutting and mining are the most important things. That's for next time. So you'll be a hunter. You'll be a hunter, and you'll be a cooker, and you'll be a cooker. You'll be a constructor. And that's what you'll be. There we go. We'll see how that works, because I've never tried it before, and it seems like the perfect time to do it. Turn everybody on to self-tend, give everybody free reign to kind of do what they want, except sleep at night, because why not? Tell them all to fight. Tell them all not to wear crappy clothes. Tell them to eat whatever the fuck they want. Tell them not to use smoke leaf. Do that. Alright. I forgot they're gonna actually need all that stuff. But first, they need to plant. But first, I need to plan. Alright. So we're gonna do what I do all the time. We're gonna build a compound. That's what we're gonna do. So, the way I do my compounds is this. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there. 26 for the rooms. There we go, little 4x4 rooms. Yeah, I probably should have, yeah. Still getting used to that mod. God damn it. 6x6. So there we go. We go boop, 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 boop. And we're gonna do an oblong one. $60. There's our storage room. Six, and we go 18. That gives us our living room. And then right dead in the middle, is our crops. And then we need a way out, so, you know, we'll go like this, and this, and that. Alright, we'll work around a defense at some point, but I don't think I'm going to live that long. I'm horrible about that. Alright, 6. Alright, that's going to be our trees. Oh wait, acacia trees now. So, this will be our short term, relatively speaking. This will be our long term food plants. This will be heel root. This will be cotton. This will be nothing at the moment. And that will be nothing. What'd you end up picking up? I'm surprised you're up so early.
Huh, fuck.
What?
You're still sitting on the counter over there. You never charged me for them. Whoops.
What happened?
Oh, I bought myself hot dogs and a soda, and I grabbed you a thing of salt and vinegar almonds, and realized they weren't in the bag, and I realized, son of a bitch, I forgot more than that. And I did the math, and I was like, no, $7, that's both energy drinks and both hot dogs. They never even charged me for the fucking almonds. They're still sitting on the damn counter over there.
Ha! That's
Clay's a fucking moron.
That is a comedy of errors. Alright, what are we gonna hunt for our...
So I guess you don't get salt and vinegar almonds.
Ah. Yeah, it's okay. Apparently we are having pigskin beds. Which means I should probably get on with at least making a single butcher spot.
As far as me awake goes, I went to bed at like 6:30 and woke up at like, I don't know, quarter after 11 and just got tired of laying in bed. So, fuck it. I'll take a nap after we go to college.
But Ron will be here.
Yeah,
I guess we'll have to entertain him. Although that does give me the chance to go, are you not entertained? So at least there's that. Oh shit. Might help if I made a fucking... Might help if I made a storage zone. Oh, what are they gassing on about? Alright, alright. Fucking Christ. Who's set to chop? Oh, whoops. I guess we'll have to get in a scientist at some point. There we go. What the fuck actually killed him? Oh, he got eaten by rats. Very fitting. Poor White. God damn it. Right when I was gonna fucking click. How aggravating. Man, this squirrel beat the shit out of them. I did put them on fight, didn't I? Man. You people are useless today. It's because I haven't been playing for a while. That's gotta be what it is. Oh, they're hauling. I mean, so in regards to accessibility, other than having to change the color of the ore, it's very accessible. You can see at a glance what you're making. You can click and see what you're making that way. I did grab the berry bushes are a part of the colorblind mod because I actually commented on the mod maker that they're a little tough to see, and he turned them blue. So. I mean, it's pretty accessible. It's completely mouse driven. I can definitely tell you that. If you have ALS or another kind of mobility issue, it is completely mouse driven. I use keyboard shortcuts because I don't have mobility issues. But as you can see now, things are starting to come together. Ooh. Worry about those as time goes by. We need to get our building up. pods. What do we get? Penox. Fucking Penox, hell yeah. I mean, it won't help us, but we can trade it. That's a fire. Yep, that's fire. Oh, thank God, it looks like it's going out. How are we doing on that? Fucking mad squirrels. What is with these mad squirrels? What is wrong with you, Randy? You dick. Somebody kill that fucking squirrel. Who's the one in charge of butchery? Ah, Pink is. Oh, she's already doing it. Excellent. Poor Orange. Just getting the worst of it, man. Well, at least they're feeling a little happier. Even if they don't like their little barracks. Because I know they don't. Okay. Oh, more Spacecraft stuffs. There we go. How are you starving? We have meat. Go eat it. Go eat your raw pork. Nothing bad will happen. It's Rimworld, not the real world. Foof. As anybody who's seen me play this game knows, I don't get very far. I'm not the best person to show this game off in all of its glory. I don't get big bases, and when I do, I tend to lose them very quickly. Usually through my own idiocy. Alright, so in theory... Alright, for one, we can just kill that. In theory, we should be able to go... Big skin leather? Where the fuck are those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I need to check on that and make sure it's not my wife. It's basically just watch and adapt to the situation, and I find that very soothing. This is the game I play when I'm in a ton of pain. And like I said, this may end up being a really long review, but this is kind of how I go. I play for an entire playthrough because I very rarely last long enough to have 2 playthroughs. Which is a testament to the difficulty of the game, which, I mean, hey, I'm not complaining. You know me, I love my difficult games. Oh, we're not going to run out of wood anytime soon, which is a good thing. Alright. We're out of food. Fuck. Let's go get some food. There, go get food. That'll give us some tender victuals. Also, cut these. Yeah, ambrosia. It's addictive. No thanks. So, Rimworld. is $30, and I will be repeating that at the end of the video. And a lot of people, oh, wait, no, it's $35. He upped it when he released it from early access. It is $35. It is very much worth the money, because you can make some stupid fucking, just retarded levels of insanity going on. I mean, you can, oh god, you can make everybody gay. You can make everybody a cannibal. You can make everybody a misogynist. You can make everybody super immune. You can create super soldiers. You can do damn near anything. And with mods, oh god in heaven. The vegetable garden mod alone is ridiculous. Alright, now we need our production. There we go. How are you starving? You have corpses. Eat them. Who's focusing on construction? Orange and pink. There. First things first. Chop, 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 chop. Alright. So we copy this bill and paste it here. And now we make pemmican. We make a lot of pemmican. But since these guys can't cook, we're doing it the old, inefficient way. Furniture, I'll give you some lights. There we go. Look at him go! Fuck, I know what I should have done. In the interim, that way we can train up our farming. And there's no such thing as too much food. Right up until the raid comes that kills us. Get the fuck off our property. And they're off. Well, at least one of them is. Ooh. Ooh. If we have to build, if we have to make somebody a pretty thing, if we have to make like a chair or something, we will be set. Yay! A hare self-tamed. We must kill it. And look, how timely! Fuck me. Somebody got really good at construction all of a sudden. How much wood do we have? Not enough to warrant. See, and again, my question, how are we going to fail? Is it going to be cold snap? Is it going to be heat wave? Is it going to be a raid? Is it going to be a different kind of raid? Is it going to be starvation because I'm stupid enough to not remember to fucking hunt people? Hunt things? Hunt animals? That is a ton of muffalo. At some point, I'm going to have to tame those muffalo. But until then... Turkey shoot. There you go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's significantly less uh-oh. What do you do? What do you do? What is your thing? Shooting, melee, plants, kind cannibal, carrying, okay. Alright, we're gonna try tame you. I don't think we'll be able to. Nope. And there's a fire! Uh-oh. Fire tops sleep, especially when it's in our fucking house. Oh, that's the quest to go find the ship. We need to make a fire line. Well. Are you worth keeping? Yes, you are. Until such time as we find a way to fucking tame you. Oh, cool. We can stone cutting. Which means, oh boy, this is going to take a minute. At least for them it is. It reminds me, I really should put... Oh shit, there it goes. It's always good to have some cotton. You never know when you'll need it. Are we low on fucking wood? We are low on fucking wood. Oh my god. How dare we be low on fucking wood? There, won't be low on wood any fucking more. Pfff! Alright. I guess it shouldn't be too much of a surprise that I'm low on wood given all the wooden crap I've been building. This should be pretty damn... This is a neat little feature. I can't remember where the hell I came up with, where I found it, but... Drafted hunt. They just start firing. There we go. Uh-ohs. I may have waited a little long. Butch, quick! There. Now you have meat. Ugh. There, go eat. Quick. Oh, god damn it. There, that'll stop him from making more of that. Hey, let's haul this shit, maybe. Why are you starving? You should not be starving. You have food. There's food right there. I can see it. I can see it. That's funny. And there's our first raid. Of one person. That's how it usually goes. The reason we're making pemmican is because that shit lasts forever. Fuck. Yeah, show them what for. a pod crash. Are you worth it? Melee construction, no carrying out social plants, no crafting. You're worth it. What in the name of God? Well, that was weird. Anyway, I've got other things I want to do, and it's not to say that I don't love Rimworld. I do. I've got tons of videos on it. But I think I've shown off the insanity of the world and the horrible way in which I run it because I'm way too impatient. So anyway, I hope you all have liked Rimworld. It's $35 on Steam. It's by Tynan Sylvester and Ludion Studios. I have been Blind Ryan. The game is very accessible, especially with mods. And I will see you all next time.